Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Wednesdays. My name is Ricardo Hamer, and I'm so glad you joined me today. Before we get started, I want to remind you as always, please like, subscribe, and click the notification button so you know all the updated content that I'm posting. So what I want to talk to y'all today about is the rebirth or birth, giving birth to your dreams, your goals, your visions. So a lot of us have been home, we've been quarantined, sitting here, going through all these different things. Some of y'all are watching Netflix, some of y'all are actually doing work, some of y'all are doing other things, or actually working on some of those things that I mentioned last week, which was Press Restart. I've heard from some people hit me up on Facebook saying that they are actually doing some of those things, or they called me and said, hey, I got my vision board, or they rewrote their goals or whatever. So what I want to talk to y'all today about is to add on to what we talked about last week, from Press Restart to actually giving birth to your goals. Now, what I mean by that is, giving birth to your goals is, I don't know if y'all remember back in 2001 after 9/11, right? It changed the whole economy, the whole economic thing, and the whole world changed off of that one event. People started, the way technology went as far as communication, the way the airports, the way we travel, the way we actually use vehicles and stuff. Actually, things were created during that time. We didn't see it until years later, but some things were birthed during that time. And what I mean by giving birth to your thing is, during this, after we come out of this 2 weeks or however long it is for you, or for me, I already know that my job told me I'm not going back to work until May 10th. So I don't know how long it's going to be for you. So if it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever it takes for you to go back to work, hey, this is your opportunity. This is your time. I mentioned like last week, Press Restart. Now let's give birth to something. So if you've been sitting on a dream, a book, a vision, or something that you've already been sitting there on before, you thought before this happened, it would not be possible. It would not affect the economy. Okay? It would not change. Nobody would see your vision. Well, maybe what you're creating, or the vision that you've had inside of you, may be available for something that's going to happen in the future. So after this happens, the way we talk, the way we shop, the way we do whatever we do as far as consumers, buyers, or whatever, it's going to change. And if you have a dream, a vision, a goal, or something that lines up with that, this is your opportunity to get on top of it and make it happen. You may be the next Mark Zuckerberg, who created Facebook. You know, social media changed after 9/11. Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook back in 2005, but it didn't hit a huge wave until 2008 when they opened it up to everybody. But he created back in 2005. He wasn't the first person who created something. So let's back that up too. Your dreams, your goals, your vision may open up doors for somebody else. And yes, you may be on the way, you may start a wave for something else. Like Blockbuster was the first home video place, but when Netflix came, they disrupted the market. How do you know that your dream or vision may not disrupt the market? So during this time, think about what you have, that dream, that vision, write it down, make that goal plain, do some more research, and actually go to work, take action. Like I mentioned, that was the third step last week I mentioned on Wake Up Wednesday, was to take action. And so this is your time to take action on those dreams, those goals, those visions that you may have, because you never know what else can be out there that you can create. Like the iPhone, for example. This is the best example I can give you, because before the iPhone, a lot of people don't realize iPhone was not the first true smartphone. Palm created the first true smartphone, but their battery life was not long lasting, because when you talked on it, it would die within the next hour. So if you just use it as a regular palm organizer or something, it would last for you for about 3 to 4 days. But if you use it for talking, it lasted for only an hour. So when iPhone realized that, Steve Jobs realized that, hey, you know what? I have an opportunity. I know that I want to create a smartphone, but I know in order to be Palm, I have to create a long-lasting battery. So once again, your dream, your goal, your vision may create open doors for somebody else to elevate their goals or dreams, or allow you to grow something that's already out there and make it even more better or more efficient than what it already is. So I'm glad that you are out there. I'm glad y'all took opportunity to watch this Wake Up Wednesday. I want to motivate you. I want you to stay focused on your dreams and goals. this is the time to give birth to those things that you already had inside of you. Now let's see what happens after this quarantine. I'm glad that you once again made it to this Wake Up Wednesdays watching it. Have a blessed day. Until next time, until next week, be blessed.